Well, with us now in the studio is Edward Marsh. He's the Director for Aerospace Defence and Security at Frost Sullivan. I suppose that is the question, isn't it? All those measures that we heard, the extra measures, the extra spending, is it working?
Well, yes, unfortunately we saw another bad day in Europe yesterday, and really at the heartlands of the European Union, Brussels. You're right to highlight the 450 million that's been allocated by the government in Brussels, but we've seen them go a bit further. We know there's 250,000 surveillance cameras within the country, and indeed the Prime Minister there has highlighted that there's a distinct lack of manpower within the police. So these are issues that have been highlighted. And funding has been seen across the European Union. So in the UK, we've seen a 15% rise in the number of staff within the security services. 1.9 billion additional funding has come from SDSR, a defence review for special forces equipment over the next 5 years, probably with an eye on counter-terrorism operations both abroad and domestically. And indeed in France, we've seen an increase in policing throughout major infrastructure. So there's a lot going on, and all this is welcome, and it will all help in the fight, yeah.
Okay, but we're hearing comments from security chiefs that they say that resources are overstretched, despite this increase in funding and increase on boots in the ground. Where else should we be spending the money if it's not on the measures that are already in place?
Yeah, it's an interesting question, and one that will definitely be discussed over the coming days, weeks and months. I think whilst we're seeing a lot of expenditure on, as you say, people on the ground, police and intelligence services, which gives a lot of confidence to the population, what we're not seeing potentially is a balance of spending. We need to see spending in things like technology. Yesterday we know that the 2 bombs that went off in the airport were technically within public areas that we could have both walked into ourselves up to the ticket areas in the morning. So a solution for technology in airports needs to be found potentially, but also, and probably above all of that, cooperation between intelligence services, that really needs to be formulated.
Well, that gets to the heart of it, doesn't it? This wasn't just an attack or an assault on Brussels, it's an attack or an assault on European values, and they're very much in focus at the moment. You're saying that we need more cooperation, yet we're seeing more polarisation across Western Europe.
Yes, indeed. It's a very hot topic at the moment, and there's lots going on financially with the migrant crisis, etc. But security is certainly one area that we can come together pretty quickly and pretty easily on. And we're seeing the intent from security services, certainly from governments. We heard rhetoric from Holland and David Cameron yesterday to move towards a united front on security, because it is certainly an attack on all of Europe.
Edward Marsh, we're going to leave it there, Director for Aerospace Defence and Security at Frost Sullivan. Thank you very much for your time.